want to pull some cards with you. Oh, look, what's at the bottom of the deck? High Priestess. You are very, very aware. You are, hmm, astronomically different. Okay. Wow. All right. So let me just introduce what I'm doing today so you can come on in and join me. I have a couple of books I like to read day to day. So this is kind of like my morning routine. And instead of doing it by myself, I figured I would just come on camera and we can do it together. All right. So there's some scriptures I usually like to read. Oh my God, the writing is so little on screen. um, I try not to let's just say what I would normally do during the days. I like Psalms 115. It's kind of one of my go-tos almost every day. And then sometimes from time to time, and I also like Psalms 23. But from time to time, I'll go and ask for like which which verse should I read. So as you can see, my Psalms with 15 has had a nice amount of activity. All right, so it says, not unto us, O Lord, not unto us, but unto thy name give glory for thy mercy, for thy truth's sake. Wherefore the heathen say, where now is their God? I'll jump all the way down to verse 17 and 18. The dead praise not the Lord, neither any that go down into silence. But we will bless the Lord from this time forth and forevermore. Praise the Lord. Another one is really quick and simple. If I'm in a hurry, I'll read 117. And it says, oh, praise the Lord, all ye nations. Praise him, all ye people. For his merciful kindness is great towards us. And the truth of the Lord endureth forever. Praise ye the Lord. All right. All right. So let me see. This is the power of the Psalms. I've had this book for many years, and it's just one of those quick Psalm books I can go to if you want to look for information that might have to do with health, wealth, anger, fear. The list just goes on and on and on. There is like this prayer, Our Father which art in heaven. Let me see if I can find it so I can show it to you. There's a prayer that's in the front of the book, and that's always an easy prayer to go to. And it's Our Father. And sometimes I like to read this to myself or just say it every day. So it's Our Father, which art in heaven, of course, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, for thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. And then as you can see, I got all these notes and everything on here. So it's just one of those things that I typically like to do. It helps me, it soothes me, it gets me ready for the day. And then, like I was saying, they have like these things in the back. So if you ever wanted to look at this particular type of book of the Psalms, it has in the back different things that you can go to, like protection, uh, how to receive grace. And these are just some things that, I really like about this book. And then, secondary, like I try to read a few books along the way. And this is one that's a really easy read for something quick. It's YouTube, and it's a high velocity formula for multiplying your personal effectiveness and quantum leaps. Now, I'm still on a journey. If you ask me, I feel like I haven't made a quantum leap yet. But if like I listen to a few people like Neville Goddard, Bob Proctor, they say you have to continue to read everything more than one time. And as you can see, I have notes in this book. And this is just one of those things. I don't read it every single day, but like I like to read it. And it's definitely one of those books, as you can see, it has been loved. So let's go ahead and flip through it as I would probably do for the day. So let me just give you an example of what I would do for the day. Okay, it stops here. It says rely on the unseen forces. Isn't this kind of interesting? I'll read just a few of them. One is a really good to point out is what it says right here. Just as real, though out of sight, are invisible resources ready to make a profound difference in what you can achieve. And I suppose I can read the first paragraph. It says, improving your performance by an order of magnitude U squared can sound unrealistic if you think of it as something you have to do all by yourself, but you don't. Forget the idea that you should be able to see tangibly and in full view all the resources necessary to leverage your performance so dramatically. There are resources you can access that cannot be seen. And we on this channel would say that's spirit, right? And they are far greater and more powerful than the resources you might readily observe. I'll read the last paragraph I'm going to do. Absence of evidence, oh, this is so good, is not evidence of their absence. Think of an iceberg where you see only the tip of what's really there. Just as real, though out of sight, are invisible resources ready to make a profound difference in what you can achieve. All you have to do is open up and let them in. Okay, so this is a very good book. I was recommended this book when I was reading Bob Proctor's Paradigm, Change Your Paradigm, or something like that. It's Price Pritchett, PhD. It's a very thin book, and I got this off of Amazon. And since I'm on that note, let me just show you real quick the Bob Proctor book in case you want to, dive deep into some more self-help books. This is the book, and he has a lot of references in this book. Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life, Bob Proctor. And that's where I got the Pritchett book. Let's go ahead and read what this says. Once I developed a seminar called A Sense of Urgency. I see a sense of urgency in a person who's able to get a lot done in a short period of time in a calm, confident manner. If a person doesn't have a sense of urgency and they've got a lot to do, they probably cause confusion and panic with everybody they come in contact with. With a sense of urgency, you get a lot done in a short time in a calm, confident manner. I'll read just this next one. A lot of what we're doing, we don't have to do at all. So you can save a lot of time there. Some of the things we think have to get done will get done through neglect. They don't have to be done at all. Oh, okay. What chapter was that? Let me hold on, y'all. Let me look. This says the benefits of changing your paradigm. And sometimes I do go back to the very first paragraph, the very first chapter, because this is teaching you just don't read a book, but reread the book, is what it's really advocating. Your awesome power to change. So I have had this book and I've been reading this book off and on as frequently since the year of July of 2023. July 12, 2023, and when I was living in Death Valley. And so we are looking at what, July 2026? So, yeah, that's one of the books that I continue to look at to help myself as I progress and heal from my past trauma, drama, bad decisions, things I can't change. Life continues. Life goes on. You make mistakes, you learn from them, or you just make their sequences in life, right? And so what I'll do after I've done my reading, sometimes I do this first, but I'll typically pull some cards. I ask for the Divine Holy Spirit to give me the messages, and in this case, give us the messages since I'm sharing it with you today. Give us the messages that we should hear today. What's important? What's important for us to hear today? What do we need to know? There's something about being patient and don't fight it. Be patient and don't fight it. I got the Temperance card and I have the Five of Swords. It's Five of Swords is really also like not everything is worth your time. Not everything is worth your attention. Um, I was good, Ilana. Thank you for saying hello. Not everything is worth your attention. Also, the Temperance card is all about patience as well. The Temperance card is about Sagittarius energy. So everything doesn't have to be done, as the book was just said with Bob Proctor. And also, which is really good, it ties right into this. You can ask for help from the unseen forces, which we call spirit team, right? So let's get some messages. What's the key important detail we need to know? Oh, I'm having technical difficulties, y'all. Hold on. I broke my light. Hold on. What is important for us to know today? Well, I try to put this back together. What's important for us to know today? Nothing like a little technical glitch. Let me throw this away. What's important for us to know today? I heard farther or farther, like going farther than you thought you would go. Or it could be father, like an actual father figure, or someone who is your father, or someone who is a father. Let's find out what we need to know. I got the Five of Swords again. So there's definitely something here. Don't fight the decision that you have to make. Things will come together. Oh, going back to what I was trying to say about the book, um, U Squared, is about not having to do everything alone. You can ask, and what the book says, invisible help. And what I would say is our spirit team, right? We're asking spirit team for guidance and everything. We're asking spirit team for help today. Let's look at this father energy real quick. A home, stability. If you're someone who has had a father in your home, that's very good. I myself have not. My father was murdered. So there's this energy perhaps of knowing that you're alone and you are safe and the spirit team is with you. Hi Angela, Angel. The spirit team is with you. And so there's a lot to do with being comfortable in your skin, being comfortable with who you are, being comfortable in this world. You are not alone. All right. There is an essence about you that makes sure that you are surrounded by the team. Hi, Angel. You are surrounded by the team. Angels as well. Look at this with the Three of Cups and the home energy. You could be surrounded by people who love and care for you, and it could be a very comforting energy around you right now, and you can honestly say you're happy that you have family, you have people who you can support, but it's also cautioning not to feel the need to be argumentative or express things all the time that you disagree with. There's this need to have a little bit more calmness about you or about the situation. Some things could make you feel. I feel the sadness here. Let's just see. Yeah, there's something that could be like a sadness here with family, and also an ending to a situation. The ending could be how you saw the relationship, how you felt the relationship would be um, going in a certain direction. How you doing, Gloria? Welcome in. You may have felt that the relationship would be going in a different kind of direction, and it might feel stagnant, or it might feel you may have a way of not really. I see surprise, not really liking the surprise. Yeah, judgment. You could be judging them or they could be judging you. Could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini involved. All right, so these are the cards I like to use whenever I do my morning meditation or my afternoon my afternoon meditation, which is what we have right now. There could be a Leo, Sagittarius, as well as Aries involved. And so what I typically do after I read a little bit I'll pull the cards and see what it is that is important that we should know today. You're doing my reading. Oh, Angela, if you'd like to donate today, I'll be happy to do a reading for you. But I'm just going over my daily morning routine. And if you have a general question you would like me to answer, I can do that. Something that the collective can benefit from. But if you want to support me, I do have a what you call it, a cash app. So I will be happy to answer your question in more detail. And this is the Cash App, okay? If you choose that you want it to be in more detail specifically to you. But if you have a question in general that the collective can benefit from, I'll be happy to answer it, okay? All right, so we have the Three of Cups and we have the Six of Swords. Something about moving away from, or the family could be moving, or you could be moving. It could be dealings with people that you love. You want the relationship to move forward, or you find that you need to move on. This could be, of course, different things for individuals. But if I was to read this personally for myself, which this is kind of like a personal reading, and what I would say is that I have had my time with my family. I love them so much. They've been so kind to me. I've been homeless for 7 years. I've lived with family for like 2 years, and I'm ready to move on. So I certainly can see how the spirit team is telling me that I've enjoyed my time with my family, but I'm definitely about to move on. And that I can appreciate spirit team telling me. It is also behind there saying be patient and be financially secure. So for anyone who's out there looking to move on and looking to have something of financial stability, found yourself being grounded, the spirit team is asking for you to be specifically determined about finding that financial stability for yourself before you move on. It could also be someone who's looking to move past a relationship. It's giving me like an abusive situation, and you have to prepare yourself. This judgment card is behind here with the hermit card. So someone could be looking, or it could be a Virgo like I am, could be looking to move on after some, oh yeah, oh my God. Hold on, you all. Let me look at these real quick. After an ending, could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini involved. Yeah, definitely moving past this. You see somebody for who they really are. You have Knight of Wands taking action. Let me just look at these cards. Three of Wands and four. Yeah, that's exactly what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying there's plans, your ships are coming in. You're going to have, or we're going to have, because again, this is very personal as well. But you're very focused on what your plans are and how you need to move forward. And these are the things that are going to be beneficial to you, is knowing what the like getting all the answers up front, doing your research up front, knowing what you want up front, finding out how it looks at X, Y, and Z. Okay, you want to move to the south side, or you want to move to the north side, or you want to move to California or Texas or New Mexico or Nevada or Florida, New York, whatever your desires are. This is that Three of Wands saying make a plan and have the financial stability, state your need. And this is reminding me of how you're not accessing these funds like, oh my God, I got to do everything by myself. Oh my God, I got to put everything in order. Oh my God, everything's got to be aligned. As I was just reading, there is something about not knowing is also the blessing. There's something about not having all the answers is also the blessing, because this is really saying that you have everything within you and you have everything within reach. So you have the talent, you have the gifts, you have the capability, you have your health. There's so much that you have potential for, and that's a good look. Knight of Wands. When you go, as for example, you're making a move, you're deciding to do something different, you're taking action, you're no longer slow motion with it. You're not slow motion with it at all. You're very much focused on how to make something do what it do. And it's going to be fast and fast and then faster. So the momentum is going to pick up. The next one is, yeah, the momentum is going to pick up and it's going to allow access granted, movement, mobility, and access is granted. And this is a good look for you and me. This is a good look moving forward. And that's always what you may say. The wheels of life gives me the wheel of fortune energy that something is changing in your favor. The next one is King of Swords, being very mm, strategic. There's something about this information that you're putting together. It says be strategic about it. I want to go back to, you know, those two books I read in the beginning talked about having help from unseen forces, the angels, the spirit realm. And then Bob Proctor's book says you don't have to know the answers. You don't have to know it all. That's what this King of Swords is giving me. But you just kind of walk in this energy of I'm thankful. I want to get another card with the judgment. So let's see. Hold on one second. And again, you may be going within to get answers, and you know that this is time for a new beginning. And this very well could have to do with how you live, where you work, how you earn your income. That's what's coming through, okay? Let's get something with this judgment card. Give me one second. It could be more than one person involved. It could be two people, five people. You might get support helping you with your move, with excuse me, with whatever is coming next. There's something that you will find help and benefits with what is coming next. Okay, I would like something with the judgment card. Thank you, Spirit Team. You made a decision. Oh my God. You made a decision. I made a decision. We're making a decision, okay? And leaving something behind. There's this offer coming in, and with this offer, you're moving on with this Eight of Cups. You're moving past whatever is felt like may have been stagnant, whatever felt like may have been taking a while, may have been taking longer than hoped for. Let's see what's at the bottom. Seven of Cups. Options will be there. Know that you have options. Yeah. Know that you have options. High Priestess. So you very much know that you're tapped in. I have the Emperor, Aries energy, Strength, Leo energy, and decisions that will be made. You have options and there will be decisions to be made. You will have options. Okay. It's going to help you be more established. Don't even feel like you don't have all the answers, because not all the answers need to be told right now. It's like a story that's going to be unfolded. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anything else? If anybody have a question that they think can benefit the collective, I'll be happy to answer that question. All right. Somebody may have to take a step back just to analyze things, just to see what's really the dealio. Look, I'm telling you, somebody has to take a step back. Look, just hold your horses. Don't even worry about it. There's something about taking a closer look as well. So you kind of like magnifying the issues, magnifying the situation. Step back and okay, see the whole big scenario, and then somewhere in that scenario is also the solution. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you're looking at the Two of Pentacles, excuse me, I'm gonna another card for the Two of Pentacles, but Two of Pentacles is typically that you're trying to juggle and manage something. So you could very well be trying to juggle and manage your finances as well as how you want to say your future versus your current. When you look at what you want for your stability, there's something that's coming in that's going to have a sense of it's about damn time. It's about time. You feel me? The wheels are turning in your favor. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. The wheels are turning in your favor. Okay. You've been hanging around trying to wait on something to happen. And the Two of Pentacles has been, let's see what's going on with this Two of Pentacles real quick. Thank you, Spirit Team, for the messages today that are coming through to help the collective and myself. Ooh, okay. Ooh, ain't that the truth? It's definitely a Two of Pentacles, and you got to get ready, honey, because it's going to happen. You feel me? It's going to happen. You got the Two of Pentacles saying it's going to happen. You may not know how, like the book I was reading earlier. You may not have all the answers, but there's some unseen forces. There's the divine, there's the intervention, there's the support system, angels, etc. The list goes on and on that are going to support you on your journey. They're going to support you in your move on. Ooh, what you say there now? I like it. I like it. Come through, spirit. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Don't forget none of us, okay? Thank you for working it out. Thank you for knowing that your labor is not in vain. Thank you to know that you can do what you need to do. Thank you that this here is a fullness of blessings coming in. Ten of Pentacles represents the fullness and the completion, okay? And you got the Ten of Cups. Woo, woo, woo. I love you, Spirit Team. Y'all be working it, okay? I got the Ten of Cups and I got the Ten of Pentacles, which is the absolute dominance of it's a yes, okay? It's a yes emphatically. I love that. All right, so that's kind of like what I would do for my day. I'm going to take my other cards. These are cards I don't normally use on my channel in my readings, but when I do my personal readings, I like to bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. And this particular set is also one of the ones. These are my oldies but goodies, honey. Mwah, I love them. These are my oldies but goodies, okay? They've been with me a long time. So I honor these cards because they tell the truth as much as I need them. Well, let's see what we need to know today, honey. A disappointment. Oh, okay, come through. That was quick. Did y'all see that? Yeah, yeah. I can't make it up, baby. Ooh, I can't make it up. Okay. The messages are coming through so fast. All right, so there's this thing about this Two of Wands. There's this Two of Wands, your plans, your disappointments. You might have had to erase, scrap plans, and then try to make the plans happen again. You feel me? You got this here coming through. This just fell out the deck. You got the Two of Wands, technically saying you got ideas and actions you're trying to put together, and then there was sneaking in the background is the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, and it's after disappointment and heartaches and setbacks because you're trying to move forward with the Chariot card. And let me slow down because I just got excited. Okay, it's like the King of Pentacles. Look, the Five of Swords is coming back up, yeah. So it's like the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles is saying you're going to have the stability, you're going to have the happiness, you're going to have the success if you're trying to work on a business or a career, you're going to have the home. All these things are things that I'm claiming as well. And you've been fighting to get to that place. You've been fighting to get to have this success. You've been ready to move on after this disappointment, after feeling like, where can I go? Who can I lean on? A certain level of not having enough is what may feel like you've been offered to know that you don't have to feel stuck. Did I tell y'all how much I love these cards? Woo, woo, woo. Okay, there is an Aquarius here. All right, Aquarius. What we got? The Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini. Let's see what you need to know. What do we need to know? Thank you for the messages that are coming through. What do we need to know today? What's important? There's a verse. A verse. I'm getting the number 19. There's a verse. And I was reading Psalms earlier today. So when that happens, typically what I will go back and do is I'll go ahead and pull the book because I know it's talking about a Psalms 19. And I want to know what they're telling me. What is it I need to know that's in Psalms 19? And in this case, I'm sharing it with you, right? Oh, it look like I've been reading Psalms 19 a whole lot, y'all. I, I put dates on here when it was really significant. I got May, March, September, August. I got a lot of dates on here when I read Psalms 19. The writing is so tiny, but there's got to be something good in here. So let me look at number 7. Oh, let me just read first the first one. The heaven declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. And number 7, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. Oh, the judgments of the Lord are true and righteous together. More to be desired are they than gold. Yeah, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. And then 14 says, let the words of my mouth, oh, I do love this one. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. Oh, man. Okay, so here's the situation because judgment came out and it talked about judgment, right? And what's ever going on, the scenario could feel heavy. People could be judging you based on something maybe from the past, especially my past, right? I don't have to go into it right now, but I certainly do feel heavy sometimes when I know that I'm being judged based on something I thought was personal and private, but it wasn't private. It became very public and it continued to be public. You never you go someplace and you feel like there's an elephant in the room and the elephant in the room is you. You walk in and everybody's just like either they stop talking and they're absolutely quiet, and or you can walk in a room and somebody's whispering in someone else's ear and then kind of side-eyeing you at the same time. Baby, I've had that happen so many times at different jobs. It didn't happen to me just at one job, Death Valley, working at the little clothing store, City Trends. It was just so odd and obvious. And so the judgment of the Lord is true. So let my meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, right? So I have to just be concerned about how I feel about being a good person. I'll have to be concerned about how you look at me and your negative thoughts towards me. And that would be considered an evil eye if you ask me. But I think that I'm thankful to the Most High that I can have a mindset to, pray for someone. Say, I had met, well, I didn't meet her, but she walked around my car, bless the baby soul. And she had like little short shorts. Who wears short shorts, right? But she had like, I didn't know, uh, how would I say this? Booty cleavage was a thing. But this seems to be the trend. People like to do this for some reason. And so I should be offended, but I wasn't offended. I just had to think about how it was as if she was trying to procure my interest, which is odd to me. I'm in my 50s. I have no interest in anything of the such. I've always loved my masculinity, of course. So nevertheless, I was just like, well, you know what? Let me pray for her. Let me pray for this person because whatever she's dealing with, her soul has been hurt and she could be trapped, in that trap situation and or being forced to do what she's doing. So I really do send her prayers right now, and love and grace and mercy be all around her. That's right. Ooh, I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, I too have experienced being ostracized or forced to do things that I didn't want to do and judged poorly or judged because of my circumstances or judged because of what I've done. And knowing that I was a child and was SA'd and knowing that I told adults, mother, and nothing was done, and they just still came around even though they were family. Can you imagine what that would do to someone who's 9 or 10 or 8, you know when you can't go to the adult for support and never got any type of mental clarity, sit down with someone to talk about these issues. Well, I hope this is not too much of a trigger for whoever hears this, but this Three of Swords is also a reflection of how hurt can be. Hurt people. Mhm. Hurt people. Mhm. But the grace, yeah. There's something that's ending that was a part of the past hurt, dealing with childhood issues, childhood wounds, moving past it, looking forward to something better, being patient with your growth, being patient with yourself, being patient with others. How you doing, Kenny? Being patient to know you deserve love and not just somebody that wants a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And also, sometimes I was looking at the situation, and I'm being personal once again, where I was talking to a psychiatrist. I went to a therapist because I figured, I don't know if I'm autistic or ADHD, which is something you could be born with. I had the traits in my family, and I told the lady all the incidents I had with my life, my childhood, and the lady just kind of didn't even pay it no never mind. She practically just said, "Oh, it's just a mood." How can something be a mood? I've never had the help or support to get myself back on track after having what happened to me as a young child, and now I'm in my 50s and you telling me it was just a mood. Oh my god. I said that, you know what, no, honey bun, you telling a lie. There ain't no truth in that. And then she told me if you had ADHD you could grow out of it. Ay, ay, ay. But all I got to say is there, and it's there is a good, and there's a journey for us all. Really, Kenny? Oh my God, right? So for the lady to tell me if I had it, she told me if I had ADHD, I grew out of it. Or if, because an ADHD person can be very hyper active and looking for thrills. And so I had a period in my life I was looking for a lot of thrills, okay? and the thrills went down. You feel what I'm talking about? And so she said, if I give you ADHD medicine, it's gonna make you want to revert back to those hyperactivities. And I just said that. I said, no, the devil is a lie. That ain't the truth. Yeah, having fun, having thrills, having. I listened to this one guy on YouTube. I just found him about a month ago. He called it shucking, hyperactivity and shucking, right? And I just was like, no, I'm good. So having a heart of a sense of purity about your heart, your right intentions, right? Having your sense of purity about your heart and the right intentions. And I think that's what happened when I was experiencing a lot that I experienced over my last 10, 12 years, especially, is that I've always kind of had the best intentions for people. And I might have been stupid, when I say stupid, ignorant, if you will, or just whatever, life be life. And okay. The, what was my point? I'm sorry, I forgot my point. Ay, ay, ay. Let me think. Let me think. I don't know if I'm gonna get that thought back, y'all. Hold on. Self love. I graduated to self love. Thank you, Kenny. I graduated to self love and finding value in myself. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I found the value in going back through accepting the dark night of the soul, accepting that I can't change what I experienced as a lesson or whatever you want to call it, the good, bad, ugly, somebody addiction. It could be an addiction in anything. And so having this value system of I love me. You know what? Hell yeah, I did that. You know what I mean? But I love me. I still feel like it's okay. It's okay that you experience what you experience, and it's okay to not wallow in the sadness. It was all a part of this process. It was all a part of the journey. And now this thing, I was looking at a baby on here. She was talking about how she is HIV positive and now she has children. And I didn't know. This lady expressed herself so vividly. And it was amazing to watch someone go 180 and have no fear of sharing her sadness and her pain and her diagnosis, and then on the upside, she found someone that would love her. and then have children with her, I think that is just fabulous. I think that is just absolutely fabulous. And so there's something about after experiencing the trauma like I did is the reason why I have this YouTube channel is so I don't have to hide it anymore. I don't have to have this devastation of feeling like I should be ashamed anymore because now I can share that you can be um you can be different and it's okay. Yeah, you could be different and it's okay. And now I know how to be more mindful of individuals that would like to, do things that are not in my favor or my interest. And so you could have your guard up because you actually deserve to have your guard up because you learn after not having your guard up. I went down a tangent, didn't I? But somebody may need to know this here or may benefit from what I just shared because, you're not out here just doing it by yourself. Yeah. I got the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. I like this energy. Like I told you, this here is kind of a personal reading. So what this is really saying is that your conversation is going to pay off. You're going to be able to benefit from the ability to speak, the ability to tell your story. That's kind of like going back to somebody who's a coach or a motivator or a speaker who sees things from actively going through the situation. Yeah, being judged, being called out, having to experience being homeless, not having a place to go, having someone to love you and then leave you. It's always exactly the rainbow at the end or the light at the end of the tunnel. So there's this hope that I tried to demonstrate by coming on to this channel to show that, we're all special in the eyes of the Creator. Yeah, we're all special in the eyes of the Creator. Yeah, we all are. Every last one of us. The homeless too, honey jam. You feel me? The ones that don't know how they're gonna get help. I love it. I love it. All right. I went on and on and on about my personal information. I hope that didn't bring anybody down too much. But what had happened was I'm I can't help but be grateful that I'm out. I survived. You survived, right? I'm out, right? Ooh, there's a blessing coming. Ooh, and the sun will shine again. So there's a blessing coming after you've been through the dirt, been through the mud, been through the pain, been through the hurt. There's a blessing coming. There's this I heard anointing on your life. So there's something about you individually so that a person could not keep you down for too long. You will always be able to come up like a sunflower. You will always be able to bounce back and have a full pinnacle moment and be able to succeed. You will always be able to bounce back. I don't like I don't like I want to say negativity. Really not the word. I don't like when people try to make it seem like you don't have a right to be better than you were. Thank you, Spirit. Judging you unjustly. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. I'm gonna call on the energy of Ma'at, Maat. Of course, my community already know what I'm saying. I'm gonna call on the energy of Ma'at that there will be poetic justice. The justice will come through for the collective based on everything that they are working towards. They are individuals that may have halt your growth, stop your growth, discourage your growth, even disfigure your growth, try to make you feel like you're not doing anything good, like you can't make it, that your words don't mean anything, that you don't bring value, that you're just a nobody, that you did X, Y, and Z. You could have been 304. You could have been an addict. You could have been on the streets. You could have been a thief. You could have been in jail. And it's something about you that you pivoted. Hallelujah. Oh, this is so good. There's something about you that you have pivoted and you have left that behind. And somebody doesn't like that about you. Somebody doesn't like that the fact that you no longer do the things you used to do because they want you to be in a degraded state. They want you to be downgraded. Mm, this is deep. They'd rather see you without than to see you with. Good God. There's something that they can't stand that you always smile with the joy and the contentment. They can't stand it. Woo woo woo. I'm telling you. But you like Moses, honey child. You say I'm going to get mine. Listen, I got the Eight of Cups and I got the King of Pentacles. You going to get mine. We going to get ours, okay? This is so good. We going to get ours, okay? I got the Eight of Cups and I got the Six of Wands behind the King of Pentacles. You going to get this, baby. It's coming through. I'm telling you right now. Right, Kitty? It's coming through. Bigger, better, bolder, excitement. Oh my God. Empress energy, Venus energy, love, abundance, prosperity, having what you desire. No, this is so good. Ooh, Lord. Having what you desire. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every time that rise up against you shall be condemned. They cannot confuse you. They cannot make you feel less than. They can't punk fake you with false love and false evidence with fear. Wow. Because you are in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Your work and your labor will not be in vain. All that you ever need will always come to you, will always be yours. You will always have more than enough. You will always have enough to succeed. You will always have enough. There is no such thing as that you're forgotten. There's no such thing as you've forgotten, period. Point blank. Yeah. So it's my job, and I appreciate whoever is on here who got something from my way of doing my meditations and how I like to use the cards as healing. This was just an example of what I would do in my daily routine to to get answers, if you will. Getting unstuck. A mother here, love. Getting unstuck. Mother energy, Venus energy, offering of loves, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. I don't like the fact that this Eight of Swords is right there. Let me get one card with this Eight of Swords, Spirit. The wheels will be changing and turning in your favor. Let's get something with this Eight of Swords, Spirit. Whoa, just what the fuck I thought. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready. I was ready, but I wasn't ready. You feel me? I don't know what's behind here, but there is this thing that somebody was pump faking love, mother energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They didn't want to see you get out of this shell in your head or this trouble in your head. It could be, of course, more. This is not medical advice or professional advice, but this is simply me sharing my story. You're so welcome, Kenny. This is me sharing my story, how I could be on the spectrum and didn't know it for all my 50 years of my living. And this is how this is like the Eight of Swords. And someone may have always felt like you were different, didn't fit in, you know, you knew you didn't fit in. I knew I didn't fit in, but I just didn't get what it was about me that I just didn't fit in. Let's see what we got behind here. I got the Hangman. They wanted to see you stuck in the Eight of Swords energy, confusion, addiction, even. Confusion, addiction, even. Yeah. There's something about this. This says that They would like to have seen you stay stuck, or me, of course, because like I said, this is a lot personal, in this energy of confusion and not seeing who you really are, seeing the value in you, seeing who you really are, seeing the love. Give me something with this Eight of Swords person. I have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something about you, you still know how to finagle all these obstacles, all these things that troubled your mind. You still found a way to figure it out, right? You were still always strong with this eight energy coming through with the strength card. You were always able to find enough grace to get out of the bad situation. Anything else you want us to know about this reading? You always had help when you needed the help. Help always came when you needed the help. It was like it's going back to that. Yeah, you may not know, may not come when you want them, but God is always on time. That's exactly what it's giving me. Anything you know about this reading? Thank you, Spirit. So there's a manifestation about this thing that you're about to do. You're definitely getting ready to move forward, move on, and have this new cycle. Thank you, Spirit Team. There's definitely a Eight of Cups. You're on a mission as well. I like the fact that this is a reminder of this particular individual that knows where they're going and know what they need to do. And you're on a mission and you must accomplish it because it's kind of like your purpose in life. And you're manifesting it because this is a part of the journey. Ooh, I like that. This is definitely a part of the journey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You were just where you're supposed to be. Look at that in the bottom of the oops, sorry. The bottom of the deck is the star card. So there's a fulfillment coming in. Oh, okay, spirit team. Let me get the downloads. There's a fulfillment coming in. What? Like a truckload. it's giving it's giving me like an Amazon fulfillment. It's giving me like you got to load up the boxes, and the Amazon fulfillment is like, okay, all these blessings are coming in. This is what's coming in for X, Y, and Z. This is what's coming in for Kenny, and this is what's coming in for Cha Cha. This is what's coming in. Oh my God, we got all these blessings coming in. It's a fulfillment. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I can't. This is a fulfillment coming in. Okay. Let's say, wait a minute. I got more for you, baby. Hold on. This is a fulfillment load. This is a fulfillment load. You're going to have more than enough. Hello, somebody. An 18 wheeler, right, Kitty? Woo, woo, woo. Baby, you got a fulfillment truck order. And it's not like a little toot toot. It's it's not a pickup load amount, it's an 18-wheeler amount. Oh my God. Hi, Chaya. This is for the collective. If you want to ask a question that could benefit us all, then I'll be happy to read it for you. Or if you want a personal, I'll give you my cash app. But this is a fulfillment order, okay? Oh my God. You're going to have all this here coming in, and it's not like you're going to be able to have room enough to receive it. Ooh, I got y'all. Come through, Spirit. Your blessings are going to take you by surprise. Y'all understand the assignment. Listen, your blessings getting ready to take you from here to thither. Okay. Your blessings getting ready to take you from the low to the upper room. Okay. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. For some, it's going to be a partnership. I mean, a good love, a true love, a one that's going to be one up on you. You feel me? He going to have more than enough, or she going to have more than enough. It's going to be a completion. It's going to be a partnership. It's going to be a duality. It's going to be a spiritual syncing up with this individual. It's going to be a soul contract with this individual. Man. I'm so glad I came on here to do this reading, because this reading is so much more exciting with you guys. Okay. You got the Ten of Cups at the very bottom. A fulfillment after everything you've been through, all the betrayal, not knowing that it was just a part of the program. Yeah, it was a part of the program. You went through the lies and the deception and the addictions and the fake love. You went through the cycles in life. You feel me? Oh, yeah, yeah. A fulfillment coming in. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't think it get any better than that. A fulfillment is coming in. Thank you, Spirit Team, for the fulfillment. Okay, it got better. Woo, woo, woo. My spirit team be on point. You feel me? I'm telling you, baby, the fulfillment is coming in. I love you, spirit team. Oh my goodness, I give you the glory. Listen, the fulfillment is coming in with this here page, Knight of Cups and this King of Pentacles. Okay, the fulfillment, a wish fulfilled. You're gonna have more than enough. Absolutely, positively, more than enough. I can't get it. I can't get it. I can't make that reading no better than that. Ooh, I love these cards. Mwah. Man, that's what I have for you today. Man, them cards showed up, didn't they? I told you, them the truth answers right there, boy. Them cards do not play. Them cards come out to tell you the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. I hope I wasn't screaming in y'all ear. I did get a little excited. All right, let's close it out with a couple of more messages. I'm sorry if I was screaming. I got excited, y'all. Let's close it out with any more messages today. Thank you for stepping in. Thank you for being here. All right, we have guiding children. You have the ability to guide children and a home, providing a home. You know what I want to point out real quick? While I have been homeless for the last 7 years, what I will give credit and honor to the Most High for is that after all the 30 years of my living and raising children within that 30-year span, or more, I've always had a place to live. And for that, I can be humbly grateful. And I can also confess and admit so someone can be encouraged. Whenever you have a need for when it's your children, there is a door that's going to always be open for you. There's a door that's always going to come open for you. There's something that's always going to be there to bless you. Okay. Just want to inspire someone for the future. Your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in the occupants. Don't let pride get in the way. Oh, this is good, especially when pride can be you don't want to accept help. Like pride could be, no, I could do it on my own. No, I'd rather have it on my own. No, I'd rather do it my way. That can also be pride. Cycles and rhythms. So when you have the ups, there will also be downs. But when you have the downs, there will also be ups. Here, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So, whenever you're feeling happy, excited, ride the momentum. Whenever you're feeling tired and need a break, get the rest. Expect a powerful change. There is something coming in that is going to blow your mind. Absolutely, positively. Expect a powerful change and dance like nobody's watching. Embrace every part of you, your femininity, your goddess within, and have self care. That's what I have for you today. I enjoyed it so much. Oh my God, my heart is filled to the rim. All right, I want to open it up for anyone that is coming through or is interested in getting a personal reading. This is my Cash App. I will open the doors of the church. So if you're interested, give us a few moments. And while we do so, I'll give it a couple more shuffles in the back. Oops, excuse me. Man, that message was so good. There's a truckload of blessings coming in. Oh my goodness gracious. If you have a question and you'd like to get a personal question answered, that's the Cash App, okay? Oh, and it's donation based. I forgot to say that part. And if ever you want a personal reading, the information will be in the description box. It's a video reading. I think the best part is that the prices start, I think, at 15, and it's a video message especially exclusively to you. Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition as well. So you already have the connection. You already have the guidance. I guess sometimes what you want is just a confirmation. And also, I have these two cards. It says wait, and there's no need to worry. So there's something about being patient, recovery, and there is a perfect timing for your blessing. All right. Also, know that you have the power to do what you need to do. Spirit is reminding you to take back your power, use your God given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So, we claim the victory and the blessings financially, mentally, spiritually, as well as the protection of the Most High be around the collective and I. Amen. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button. It's truly appreciated. And thank you for subscribing. And thank you for being here. And thank you for stopping in. Friendship and union. Some of us experience a lot of pain and hurt. So having a friendship can feel a little, what would you say? You know, I speak for myself. I don't have the trust I used to have. Yeah, I just don't. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The doors of the church is open. If anybody's interested in a personal reading, that's what the Mystic Lonnie with a dollar sign is for. I'll be happy to answer your question. Spirit is reminding you also to listen to your intuition again. Listen to your intuition. Oh, this came out twice, y'all. Well, almost twice. I have the divine timing and this other card that was sitting right there. Perfect timing. Oh, look what's underneath it. It says near future. Oh, this is so good. Something is coming in, you all. Again, huge, huge, huge blessings. Huge blessings. Thank you, Spirit Team. I'm leaving space for anybody that wants to get a personal reading. That's what the. Oh my God. My. My apologies. That's what this Mystic Lonnie is, okay? I heard the saying is don't bypass me. Like it's giving me this the song. Please don't pass me by. Please don't pass me by. Don't pass me by. It say don't pass me by, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Don't pass me by. This is a reminder also, like I said, your intuition is on point. And it says to use your power and intentions. Power and intentions. I'd like to thank God for our life today. I'd like to thank God for our ability to be here today. Stay earth and grounded. I'd like to thank God for shelter, roof over our head, clothes, and food. I'd like to thank God for financial blessings and peace. I'd like to thank God for everything, divine timing once again. I'd like to thank God for his divine timing. I'd like to thank God for all our lessons that we've learned in our life. I'd like to thank God. Oh my goodness, it came out one more time. Yeah, that was like the fourth time. I'm doing shuffling behind the scenes. Something about the divine timing is inevitable. It's inevitable that you're going to get these blessings, you all. It is inevitable. Can't make it up. Infinite supply. It's inevitable that you're going to get these blessings. It says you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And the card that came with it, it says, don't stop. And that's not even supposed to be in my angel soul card. So we know this message was meant, honey child. This don't even belong in the angel cards. It says you're gonna have an infinite supply, honey. Okay. You and me both. Whew. That is so good. Trust the process. Don't stop. Let me just show you. Don't stop and trust the process. It's asking for you to have faith today. It's asking for you to continue to have faith today. Don't speak any negativity into your atmosphere, okay? Don't worry either, because worry is just a part of the mind going down the road in the wrong direction, child. Tell that tell that tell that man to go on a U-turn and figure out a different direction. Something else to think about, okay? I love you today. Some of you have the energy of a counselor. You helping people through your words and your actions. It's giving me speak your things into existence right now. So it's asking for your words to be very mindful of what you say. Oh, look, y'all. I'm telling you. It's saying don't just say any and everything. Oh, I just heard somebody say I hate you. I used to did not like that word at all growing up, and it's one of those words that I didn't like my children saying. So yeah, that's one of those words I try to be very, 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 very respectful of, because that's a hard word. You almost got to put some respect on that word. 'Cause that word cuts deep. So be careful with your words. All right. Thank you for being here, you all. I'm holding space for whoever needs a personal, okay? That's what that Mystic Lonnie is there for. There is something better coming. There is something better coming. Welcome in. There is something better coming. It's also like asking you to follow your passion. Follow your dreams, honey child. Somebody told you you couldn't sing, they a lie. Somebody told you you couldn't dance, they a lie. Somebody told you you couldn't be inspiration, they a lie. Somebody said you can't be a millionaire, they a lie. Don't believe the lie. You feel me? You got the right to be whatever you desire to be, as long as you're not hurting nobody, okay? As long as you out here trying to build up somebody, as long as you out here trying to help make a change, you're not even doing the things you used to do. You ain't even doing the old things you used to do. You ain't trying to sleep with nobody's mama, daddy, or brother or sister. You understand me? You done moved on and you ain't trying to hear about nobody's pipe, nobody's drink, nobody's nothing. And somebody's just upset about it. Somebody can't stand that you trying to live a clean life. And God is saying you're taking a leadership role, baby. Yeah, you're taking a leadership role because you made it out. Listen, you might be a little bruised, scarred, a little dirty. It's okay. You made it through. Yeah, you made it through. It's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Okay. So, welcome to Divine Essence. Okay. I'm Mystic Rose, aka Mystic Rose, but you feel me. And I've been through some shit. Ooh, don't make me cry today. Ooh, but I made it out. Ooh, don't make me cry today. And it's up to you. You got the gift and you got to use it. Yeah, I see that lady pointing at you. You got the gift and you got to use it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's one thing I can say after going through my 30s and my 40s, and of course, the teenager life. Being older is a testament of grace. Shoot, I'm so grateful for God's grace. Woo, woo, woo. Lord, thank you for your grace. Exactly. Expect more big, happy changes. All right. You're not alone. The book I read earlier was talking about there are unseen forces that help all of us. Call on your angels. Call on spiritual help. Call on, you know, God. You know. All right, so sweetheart, this is open for you. If you want a personal reading, that's my Cash App. Let me know if you have a question. It's donation based. That way, anybody who has a need today can donate and helps the channel and it helps me. You feel me? I'm not begging, of course, but I am making it known. All right, let's try some of these today. I heard what happened. I heard what happened. Somebody wants answers. What happened? What happened to what? I don't know, but whew, give us an answer today. Family. What happened? It's almost like you don't know your family anymore. What happened? Who, woo, woo, woo. What happened to the love that used to be there? What happened? It's okay. Nobody stays the same. We live and we move on. Some of us are working towards making a better life for our family, making a better life for ourselves. I heard the word temptation. Temptation. Somebody may have been tempted in the relationship and went outside the marriage. I heard temptation. And there's a concern at the bottom of the deck. There's a concern. Somebody went outside of the relationship. There's a concern. I don't like that energy at all. Let me ring the bell. Y'all, please understand me. Hold on one second. Yeah. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I love you. Thank you. Woo, woo, woo. I ain't going to go into detail, but yeah. Yeah, I can. Yeah, you know what? When you have a issue with your relationship and your marriage, and you have concerns, this could be a test result. This could be something you saw on their phone. This could be something you saw that they did. This could be anything. They got caught in the act. How you doing, Dion? They got caught in the act. Yeah, somebody got caught in the act. Could have been a work husband, a work wife type of relationship, a work situation. Somebody was dipping their toes in somebody else's pond. Oh, that's not funny, but I'm just saying. And it happened at work, at somebody's job, a coworker, etc., etc. Yeah, etc. And now you're trying to figure out what you want to do with your home. It has something to do with a mature man. I don't like this reading. I'm sorry. I don't like sad news. What had happened was, ooh, this energy is heavy. Protect my energy right now as I channel what you want me to say. Woo, woo, woo. This is not my message. This is for somebody else. Hold on, y'all. Somebody's husband was creeping, or somebody's wife was creeping with a coworker. This is not my message. This is for somebody. What do you need to know, honey chat? Lovers, 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 lovers. I heard the word Dorothy. These are old school names, but I heard the word Dorothy, Betty, Veronica. A change. Somebody is looking forward to having a change in this relationship. In prison, somebody is either locked up, locked down, or feeling like they can't move out of this relationship. Somebody has concerns with their health. This is not a diagnosis for health or anything. These are just for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates. About money, sudden wealth. This could be an inheritance from someone who's moved on, and now there's an occupation, there's a work relationship involved here for a companionship, lovers, and or it could be somebody who's married and they're trying to move past it. Okay. Yeah. Trying to move past whatever this concern was, whatever this hurt was. All right. You can move past it. Yeah. Yeah, I can get through it. Hold on. It'll be all right. It ain't going to be easy. But if you want it, it could be worked through. You feel me? If it's something you want to hold on to, it could be worked through. Don't forget to hit the like button before y'all leave out of here if you got something out of the messages. Yeah, marriage. Marriage. Somebody was gifted. Could have something to do with you're not ready to let go of your house. You rather stay married. All right. This marriage is something you want to honor. Somebody put some respect back on your household and your marriage. Somebody's going to honor it. Somebody needs to honor their vows. Somebody needs to pay more attention to that person. Because if you really want to be with this person, they're asking for you to stay home and spend time with them. Okay, that's for somebody. Yeah, somebody wants to mature and grow old with you. They want a future with you, okay, sweetheart? There's somebody that wants a future with you. They don't want to let go. They don't want to end it. Somebody does not want to end it. They might have made a mistake, but they do not want you to leave them. They do not want to leave it. They do not want to end it. Okay? For anybody that needs a personal, that's the Cash App. Let me know if you have a question. Somebody does not want you to go. They do not want you to leave. They do not want to be all alone. Somebody does not want their bed to be cold at night. Okay? For somebody out here, baby. Somebody does not want to have their uh, their household without help and support from the other person's job. Somebody wants this marriage to work. Yeah, look. Somebody wants this marriage to work. They are not. They're scared about leaving or moving on. That could be you or that could be your person. Somebody is very concerned about moving on. They do not want to leave, right? They do not want to run. They do not want to give up. It could be a lot of brokenheartedness going on in here. But they said no, they don't want. They want to hold on to this relationship. They want to hold on to this relationship. All right. All right. If nobody wants a personal, I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here. I'll give it one more minute. Be careful obsessing over what happened in the past. Constantly thinking about what happened. Constantly thinking about their lies and their betrayal. Excuse me. And trying to see who this person was that they were supposedly had a relationship with. Okay. Be careful obsessing over that. The more you think about it, the more things are not going to get better. But once you let it go, things will get better. Hi. Okay. All right. So that's my minute. I said I would give you all an opportunity. The doors of the church are open. If you have a personal question, I'm about to head up off of here. And I appreciate you to the fullest. I pray that you continue to be blessed and have a wonderful day. Man, this message was so good today. Oh my God. Whew. I am so excited. Don't forget to subscribe, my loves. I'll see you in the next video.